Ruka. Hello everyone. How are all of you? How are all of you this fine evening? I'm sure you're all doing pretty okay. Hi Tuya, hello! I'm sure you guys are excited for more TGAA, which I have very honestly been neglecting in favor of Honkai Star Rail, so I apologize for that. Kika, hello! Eating dinner after work. That's wonderful. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, Kiko having a proper meal. Oh my gosh, miracle. Yeah, but hi. And today in my room, small sheep is sleeping. Small sheep do a snooze. Okay, so if you hear borks, small sheep is like dreaming, and that's very cute. But it's unlikely. Small sheep is usually a very quiet sleeper, so most likely you won't hear him at all. Yes. Hi, welcome in. Okay. Yeah, this week it's been a bit difficult to put up a proper schedule because, like I said, the sheep fam has made some last minute stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the 3 months, Zero. Hello. Yay. Let's go. 3 months. That's so long. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So, like I was saying, this week I'm going to go scheduleless most likely because Sheep Fam has been inserting stuff all over. So the only thing I can confirm is maybe tomorrow's schedule. The rest of the week, I don't know. My mom was like, "Don't put the schedule this week." I'm like, "Mom, yeah." But I am sure of tomorrow's plan because by right tonight the sheep cousins were supposed to come over. So, you know, I cannot be streaming since I have to help entertain them and stuff. Not that I mind because these are closer cousins. I love them very much. But, you know, I am only one sheep. I cannot stream and entertain them at the same time. So that's where the dilemma is. But don't worry, they've already confirmed they're coming tomorrow night instead. So tomorrow I won't be streaming at night, but in the afternoon we're going to have something fun. It's called Honkai Star Rail with Kiko. Hey! Yeah, Kiko and I've already discussed it. So yes, you're gonna see Kiko and you're gonna see me. Yes, beautiful. Hi Koi, hello! Hi Wino-chan. Clone the sheep, be the AI sheep. No. I am me. I am only one sheep. Hi, Kai. I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. This week has just been a bit of like I can't get a lot of concrete plans down, and also I may or may not have been diving a bit deep into Honkai Star Rail. But I think it's just like, you know, newbie excitement. The excitement should die off over like the next few weeks. Yeah. AI sheep would take over someday. You know, if I could make an AI that could take over like posting and stuff like that, that would be very helpful. But like, but for now, it's just me, myself, and I. Hey, I've been busy working, saving money to get skincare because my sis keeps commenting on my dry ass skin. Oh no! Please do focus on your skincare. And the first step to nice skin is honestly enough sleep, enough water, as little stress as possible, and change your pillowcases as often as you can. Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of like the basics. Okay, then on top of that, of course, you get targeted skincare products and stuff, but that one you know better than me how to go about doing it. I feel like I got my wig snatched. Why? I change mine every blood moon. I don't change mine that often either, but apparently people have said that after they change their pillowcases more often, their skin did improve. So I'm sure it helps to some extent, but like, you know, it's try and change some of the environmental things instead of like relying on skincare products. Like, of course they help, but it's a bit hard. For example, lately I've been having a pimple outbreak, and naturally it's because I've been eating so many snacks. Like, you know, the tea has been like taking over my body, so naturally my pimples are like, And there's no getting rid of them until I actually head back to a normal sleep schedule, which is impossible, and eat less of those snacks, but it'd be like that. Hi Yoko, yahoo, yahoo, hi everyone is coming in. For those of you who are like, hey, where is Honkai Star Rail? I'm sorry, but there is no Honkai Star Rail tonight. There will be one, however, tomorrow afternoon. I will probably put up the waiting. I'll probably make the waiting room tonight. Yeah, the YouTube waiting room tonight. But like for now, we need to continue with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which I happen to do every Thursday night. So yeah. Not gonna lie, I've never had a pimple outbreak before. My skincare my whole life is just splashing water on my face. Hey Koi, if it works, it works. Sometimes you just gotta work with what your skin says it needs, you know. But since it's getting dry, then I guess it's time to look into something more moisturizing. Yeah, I personally use Medicube, but of course there are other brands out there. You could just you just have to do a lot of experimentation. Yeah, experimentation money, that's a bit hard. It's fine, it's attorney time tonight. Yeah, tonight is attorney time. You guys gonna hear so much more of my voice because I'll be reading out everything as has been how I've played this game ever since I started on the AA trilogy. So you guys are in for a treat, okay? You guys are in for a treat. I may not be trained as a voice actor, but I'm still gonna try. Hey. Experimentation money looks at bank account. You have ang pao. Ang pao money. Ang pao money is the experimentation money. Okay, go for it. Okay, then, without further ado, let us begin. Okay, so we are on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures, Episode 5, The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story Trial, Part 1, finally. We've been on the investigation part of this particular episode for so long, and finally we are here. So I'm very glad. I am absolutely very glad. So yeah, let's go. You know, if YouTube ever reaches like 5 concurrent viewers, I might just give out some gift stuff because yeah, I get 10 gift stuffs a month to give out, so I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, but only if like there's enough viewers to distribute them to. Anyways, let's continue, baby. Let's head in and let's see Barack. Barack. When I awoke the following morning, Susato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. And so began an even longer day than the last. One that I would remember for the rest of my days. 17th April, 9:32 a.m. The Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. Hi Zero, I'm sorry that you get asked this too often, but what is the best way to donate money to you? I mean, the donation-wise, is it? I would say the best way would be gank right now. I've been gradually removing gank because, like, I kind of don't want so much. But if you just exclamation gank, you will see where you can donate money because that's the only place I know that doesn't take a fee. That's like the best way. So exclamation gank. Let me just like do it. I reinstate it. I just like, yeah, like that. Yep, so there's a lot of stuff. There's no longer memberships there. I turned it off because I currently not ready to have that. But like, you wanna donate money? It's over there. I mean, I accept it on coffee as well. But coffee, I haven't really read up on exactly what the split is. It's just that on Gank, I am absolutely sure on Gank there is like no, there are no fees. So yeah, But either way, I appreciate support. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Gina. Oh my gosh, another Jun. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Sorry? Yeah, no, we're in a fancy dress. Susato or however you say it. I don't know. Ah, Miss Susato had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up. You alright with that, are ya? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. It's not as though Miss Susato and I want to meet again. one day. Even so. But you, Gina, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have. Good morning, you two! Hello, baby. How are you feeling, Guinea? Did you manage to sleep? Oh my god, she has Wagahai with her. Look at the baby Wagahai. Hello. Meow. Iris, what are you doing here? What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we show our support. Isn't that right, Wuggy? Meow. Oh, the animation is so cute. The ears even twitch. Ah, it's so cute. Do you enjoy the AA series mostly because of the characters or the fact that it's mystery investigation? Kind of both. Kind of both. It's like you can't have a game. You can't fall in love with a game when you only like the characters but not the gameplay, or like you only like the gameplay but not the characters. You kind of have to like a bit of both at least. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Yeah, I like well-balanced games. So like, you know, good characters, decent gameplay, that kind of thing. Maybe that's kind of why I'm drawn to like HSR, because it has a lot of lore and a pretty engaging style of gameplay that doesn't feel very tiring. So I really enjoy it. Yeah. Wagahai, you precious. Oh no! Wagahai! Ah, Waggy! Great way to share support, kitty. Let him have a nose around. What harm can it do? That's so cute. Ah. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the donation, Zero. I'm sorry I deactivated the alerts while I've been shifting stuff around the background, but I see it. Thank you so much. I'll miss it if I have like I'd like to at least see your message. ちょっと待ってください。ちょっと待ってください。Ah, thanks for the reading the other day. I'll do what I can with it. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope it helps you, okay? Guys, if you want like... Guys, if you want a more in-depth reading, like a tarot reading, my coffee is open. Please feel free to like hit me up for a private reading, okay? And then at some point, maybe next week or the week after, I'll probably think of another theme to do free readings on. So yeah, hopefully you can like follow me on that. You know what, Rabbit? I think I might as well make you my mod, like for real. I'll do that after the stream. Thanks for the hydrate, Sippy. Hi, May. Hello. Lovely to see you. I just woke us. It's alright. Glad you woke us. Come on in. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Okay, we're ready for the trial. Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way here. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Bruno? Ginny? I guess bye-bye, Diamond. You know, the mod sword is much better than the diamond, don't you think? Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Nah, always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad. Gina has a point. Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities. Let's not go there. Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move. Huh? The bad news was a weather report? So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover and that the train isn't delayed on its way to the port. Gosh, yes. Alright then, so what's the good news? Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, That is good news, isn't it? I couldn't give a monkeys, really. If only all good news cancelled out the bad. Welcome back, Rabbit. And look, this trial has made the headlines too. Pawnbroker perishes in pick purse plunder. See? What the hell kind of a headline is that? How long have you been in this investigation part? At least 3-ish streams. That was painful. Tusk. How do you like that? Well, let them say what they want. See if I care. I wish that was true as well, blonde lady. Whew. Yeah, oh my gosh. Snipe it! Get the ban button. Well, I'm kind of the only active one, so like... I'm kind of the only active one. You know what? Like... Yeah, it's me. I crushed the skull, Lamo. Give me a moment. Yeah, anyway. Wait, why did I click on that? Why did I click on that, Rabbit? Give me a moment. I'm going to like... Okay, there you go. You're a mod now. Rabbit's a mod now. I trust you, okay? Don't abuse it, alright? Don't abuse it. I can't because you're covering your face. Don't worry, Runer will soon show everyone that this headline is nonsense. I will? Wow, first I'm hearing of that, Iris. And then, in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be... Discharged diver is dauntless do-gooder. Isn't that right, Runo? Oh, yes. Let's hope so. What are we playing at again? Ryunosuke. Yeah, Ryunosuke. Yeah. Yeah, you can try sniping run. Kiko, you have to be faster than me, okay? You have to be faster than me. Of course they will! I have absolute faith in you! How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it? It's like she was still here. Aww. Okay, so we have this. This might be quite important. Good luck then, Runo. I'll do what I can. Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still. Whoa. I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you moral support and encouragement. I'm not sure that big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest, but please put that down. Iris, put that damn thing down. Man, I love how you're from Street Fighter decided to just laugh around became a lawyer. I know, right? Hey, come here, Slack. I'm eating. It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm the best mod, cause I have absolute authority, you know. She has a trumpet rocket launcher. Not quite trumpet. It's more of like a fireworks launcher, but I don't know if you get to see it in get to see it in action. Thank you, Iris. That's very kind of you. Oh yeah, Iris. Yes, Ginny? Whoa. I was wondering, this is all about Sholmes. Did they fix him up alright? Yes, the operation was a great success. But Hurley still hasn't come around yet. Are you sure? At the end of the last part, he seems to have woken up, but like, that seems to be kept a secret, yeah. Imagine the avalanches. You could start with that. Hey, I need my mods. Don't leave. Come on. Eh? I've asked a friend of mine at Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up. I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. Oh, right. No Susato-san, and no Mr. Sholmes. It's okay, we can do without Mr. Sholmes, okay? We'll be fine. It's all down to me today to prove that Gina is innocent of this crime. Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. You know I'm just kidding, Shibs. How do I know you're just kidding, Please make your way into the courtroom. It's time then. Yes, let's go, Gina. Iris. Lead the way, Runo. Kiko, if you see yourself, I'll just cancel tomorrow's HSR stream, okay? I'll just cancel it, man. Poor Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from start to finish. That's the weapon that will secure our victory here. Don't do this. If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. No! Kazuma. Don't do this to me. Don't hit me with feels before I start a trial. 17th April, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. Hello, Sir Burrock. Hey. Sorry. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. This trial shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. Hello! The prosecution is ready. The defense is ready. Lord Fenzeeks. My lord? Remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew from the public prosecution service? It was some 5 years ago, my lord. Yes, and then 2 months ago you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly. And here you are again today. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior? What secrets are you hiding, Venzeeks? In what one might describe as your former life, 5 years past, you dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons of society and government. Really? Oh. Yet today you choose to try a simple case of burglary and murder. I confess I find it more than a little befuddling, counsel. There are 2 types of persons I cannot abide. Ooh, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting you to pull a Amaguni Hutaya here, I'm sorry. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind a mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large. He means Mr. McGilded, who you defended against the Reaper 2 months ago. Oh my gosh, she's so small! They had to lower the entire screen for her. Oh my gosh, Iris, you precious child, you are so tiny. You are so small. There are 2 things, it's like... Same as Hito, yeah? Yeah, he's like, there are 2 things I can't stand, you know? She's tiny. Yes, I just about managed to work that out, thank you. Magnus McGilded. If I'd known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. Taking usual anime logic into account, I'm assuming Iris is in her 40s. She's actually 10. Can't stand and sit down, Jeeves. You watch out, you watch out. And secondly, even more loathsome, those wily scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confidence tricksters from those tiny islands in the Far East, the Nipponese. Casual racism, Benzeeks, huh? Casual? Casual, huh? Hi, Kuramaru, hello. Oh my gosh, Benzeeks, you're so racist, damn it. What? Did you really just say that? He means you now, Bruno. She says she's 10 because she is 10. I actually managed to work that out too. Thank you, Iris. He's English, of course he's racist. Must you insult your own kind like that? Total betrayal? What are you talking about? Oh, welcome to the Shibdom, sweet Miqua. Girl, I'm Scottish, I'm allowed. Okay, yeah, exactly, your own kind, That torrid look of hatred in Lord Van Zeek's eyes. Was that directed solely at me? Or was he talking about all Japanese people? Okay, you're fine. Okay, Scottish, okay, Scottish. An alarmingly scathing explanation, Lord Van Zeek's. Still, the judiciary welcomes the return of the so-called Reaper of the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors? Yeah, anyway. Please do not throw more alcohol. I'm begging you, Van Zeeks. Your lordship is too kind. Pro tip, never call a Scottish person English or British. I'm so sorry. Okay, Scottish. Sorry. Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. I already saw like some people we recognize. I recognize like 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the same old man? Yeah, I only do not recognize like 2 of them. All right. Are you ready to hear the evidence placed before you and determine the guilt or innocence of the defendant? Former lieutenant in the British Army here. Don't you know? Chaps like me were born ready. Bruh. Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and a clean conscience. His lordship's motto is very appropriate here, I think. Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything. And I'm ready for it. I don't understand it. I can't have left it in there. It's not possible. But could I have? I don't want this guy as my doctor. Pretty much everyone though. Women indispensable in society. Stop. Female-centric future awaits. Stop. Is that mouse reading with him? Good day, I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take a bus to Crystal Tower, please. These people seem very... These people, yeah, exactly, like... Is something wrong, Bruno? Oh, not exactly, it's just... I'm fairly sure I recognize these jurors. Almost all of them, in fact. Really? Funny coincidence like that do happen from time to time, don't they? I'm sorry, Shiba. I can't make it for the rest of Shiba. I wish you a lot of fun. Catch you tomorrow. Zero. Have fun at work. Yeah, it's understandable, I guess. Okay, now I know the Scottish hate the British. Okay, got it. But it is quite strange. The jurors are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know? I'm thinking that pool is quite a bit smaller than you think, Iris. These people have a screw loose. Yes, baby. Okay, the small she has woken up a bit. Lol. Is the mouse supposed to be Ratatouille or something? I don't know. The mouse is just... the physics of the mouse follows like the page flipping. Lol. So I've been led to believe, but something tells me I'm being duped. Very well. Now, Lord Van Zeeks, the court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case. As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short, there has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder. Hey, that's not nice. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot because you look really great. Anyway. The victim, Mr. Pop Windybank, proprietor of a pawn shop on Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. Oh, welcome to Shibdom Conjurer of Coom. The prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. Yeah, they're the jury. As the court will observe, there is a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder. The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced the man's heart, resulting in near instant death. Moving on to the findings of Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. And what's that supposed to tell us? Oh, probably he was shot by someone much shorter than him. It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself. Aha, I knew it. Someone like the accused, you might say. Oh! The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and the crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord. Look at me stuttering. Indeed, the court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please. Okay, the autopsy report and crime scene photograph. I now ask the court to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment where the incident occurred. This is important, guys. Take notes. The proprietor was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry, a door to the main shop that was found locked. In this sealed chamber, there were only 2 persons present. The victim, Mr. Windybank, and the accused. It may further interest the court to know that when the accused was discovered at the scene, she had in her hand the gun used to fire the fatal bullet. Well, that's that then, isn't it? Nothing more to say. Isn't that grubby little girl a pickpocket anyway? She's one of those filthy traps that live in the slums in the East End. Oh well, it was only a matter of time before she got blood on her hands then. What are the jurors waiting for? The girl's guilty as hell. We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt just because of what she has to do to survive. Oh my god, the alcohol's already out? He means serious business, guys. My learned Nipponese friend, it is you who mustn't jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case. Oh. Does he actually drink it? Does he? Good question. Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses. Good gracious! Yeah, he's definitely not a vampire and that's definitely not blood. Right, he's definitely not a vampire. Look at how pale, look at how unpale he is. Definitely not pale, definitely not Dracula coded, definitely not looking like he's drinking blood, you know? After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pig purse or cold-hearted killer. Here's to establishing the truth. Mangina's making some interesting expressions. Yeah. His hair isn't white, he's definitely not a vampire. Must all vampires have white hair, lol? Hey, how are you? Hey, Jackson! Nice to see you! Okay, and good night, Kai. I'll see you next time. Because if he does drink in court, he must have one hell of a tolerance. He has insane tolerance, I think. The court will take the floor plan and the firearm into evidence. Hand them to the bailiff, please, Lord Van Zeeks. At once, my lord. Oh, this is a lot to go through, so we're going to have to go through that after he's done handing them over. This isn't good. I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Runo. I think that's because it has. Yo! He just threw away his cape. Let us begin. Definitely not screenshotting because he's handsome. Definitely not. Bring forth the witnesses to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Windybank on 16th April of this year. Blood. Shall we take a look at the court record first? Like, okay, we did see this already. We have seen this. McGilded case notes. Okay, let's look at the omnibus murder. Found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus of the day after step 1. Mason Milverton, brickmaker, East End of London. Lord Baroque Van Zeeks. 3 eyewitness. Interesting. Okay, in today's paper. Oh. Pawnbroker perishes in pick-purse plunder. How awful! For Ginny, I mean. I see. That sounds like a wonderful update, Jackson. I'm glad you're doing so well. But tomorrow's headline will be Discharged Diver is Dauntless Do-Gooder, right? Yes, something like that. If possible, I'd like to go even bigger. Bigger? How? Proud pickpocket protects planet post-trial, perhaps? Protects planet? Ooh, I can't wait for tomorrow now. It's going to be so great. Okay, I don't think is there anything else? Okay, yeah, it's just one. Is there anything behind? There's a sensational story lower down on the front page as well. Look. Ministry Mall? Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. For a 10-year-old, Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of the world news. She's 10. It's about secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently, they're being intercepted by hostile nations. Communications are being intercepted? But how would somebody be doing that? That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Runo? No, of course not! He's like, I dedicated myself to law, and I will stick to it. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday? Yes, it could be, and it could explain why he has Grixie running from pillar to post at the moment. Okay, so we learned something new about government secrets being leaked. Okay, I think that's about it. The small sheep has woken up and he's not happy. Sorry, small sheep, you're stuck with me. Okay, coroner Dr. Steven. Details of victim, pawnbroker, time of death. 16 April 1 to 1:30 a.m. Single bullet wound, upper half, no other visible signs. Instant death from postero anterior. Bullet wound to the heart. Okay, he was shot from the back, alright. I mean, honestly, there's no point. This one doesn't have much to see. Okay, nothing here to see as well. Okay. Wait. This is Mr. Windybank's gun. The cylinder is completely empty. Small sheep's protesting. Small sheeps doesn't like noise, so guess what happens when I stream Ace Attorney? I make a lot of noise, okay? So small sheeps is like, oh my god, can a dog not sleep in peace over here? So he looks kind of upset, yeah. Mr. Windybank always used to keep this gun to hand on his shop counter. Go play video games then. Yes, but only ever with a single bullet loaded. I understand. That's right, to keep all the pawned articles that were in his care safe. But his one bullet was fired that night, and the poor man lost his life. Was he protecting his shop, I wonder? Trying to keep the articles safe? Is there anything else you can see? I don't think there's anything else to check for now. There's only like the bullet chamber that we already... Okay, I think that's it for now. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. Welcome to the Shibdom Objectum DG degree. Welcome. Poor small sheeps. Hey, he's sleeping in my room. I call the shots here, okay? You know, he could be shot by this suspicious-looking tiny guy. Name's Nash Skulkin. Occupation is baddie. Professional baddie. Name's Ringo Skulkin. Occupation's same as him. Tobias Gregson, Scotland Yard Inspector. Was Xing Shi? What? What's that? Sorry, I don't know the context. And then there's my Cocker Spaniel curled up on my bed, not giving a damn. You see, it's because the small sheep is so small he can't get up on my bed without help, so that's why he's stuck on the floor, you know? I feel I'll tell my technical director, but she told me to play video games. Oh, shut up! You have to be held accountable for your own actions, lol. Hey, it's Mario and Luigi. I don't think you should insult Mario and Luigi like that. You know, they look better than that. It's a Chinese song. It has a catchy punchline. I see. Okay, I can't recall what Chinese song that is, but I see. I'll take your word for it then. That's right. We're what they call the Three Skulking Brothers. 3? What are you looking at me like that for? Don't lump me in with you lot. God blimey, let's go. Don't you know what we got? Not we're going through? Oh my gosh, the way they're speaking is a bit different. He's our older bruv. Lost contact with him we have. So we're scoring every shady corner of the capital. And then last night, we come across you, the very spit of the bloke. Ain't that right, Ringo? He is Nash, he is the very spit of him. So we decided that there and then what we was gonna do. We was gonna call ya Big Bruv Skulky. Big Bruv Sulky, sorry. Why did you have to coordinate like eating your fruit? Is there any... Never mind. Come on, leave it out, you two. Sulky Skulkin? And that's before he's run out of chips. Oh, not the 我姓石. Oh, 我姓石. Oh, I see. Well then, Inspector Sulky Gregson. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias. Is your game in 30 FPS? It's in 60 FPS when I'm playing it, but for some reason the capture limits it to like 30 FPS. I don't know why. Like, I don't know how to fix this because I already like told them to like whatever. Yeah. The Skulkin brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft. Thieves, are they, these three? No, my lord, begging your pardon, but please don't lump me in with this lot. 2 nights ago, these two brothers illegally entered an establishment with the intent to burgle. Tobias. And in the course of their nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime. By Jove, you mean to say? What an extraordinary coincidence! Tobias Ugure Gusan. Tobias. You're very good at making fun of his name. Indeed, my lord, while attempting to burglarize the pawnbrokery, they witnessed its proprietor's murder. Oh my gosh, he's so small! He's standing on the box! Order! Order! The various trespasses of these brothers is not the subject of today's proceedings, though they will naturally face trial in the very near future. But who is smaller? Who? Who and who? With your lordship's permission, I'd like to remain in the stand to keep these gents on the straight and narrow. That's a Japanese romanization of his name though. Ah well, him or Iris? I don't know, I think he's smaller. Iris is likely taller, I don't know. Of course, Inspector, skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you will now testify before the court. Describe the events of the night in question and what exactly you saw. Hi, I'm Torian. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. Thank you so I'm so happy to spend time with you guys. Yay! Okay, so we're going to try and get through the trial. I don't know how long this part is, but I would say if it's about, as long as it's about like 2 hours-ish or what, we'll try to complete one part by tonight. I don't think we can complete more than one part at one go, so we're gonna have to take this game quite slow. But tomorrow is gonna be HS. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, Smile. I'll get you some hoes on the recommendation list. So, hello. Thank you for clicking in. Okay, I hope you like what you're seeing and what you're hearing, because that's just who I am. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, guys. Any newcomers? Welcome in. We're going to start on the very first cross-examination of this episode. Let's go. Happy to, cause a skulkin's never skulkin'. Okay, let's go. Get out of it! Yes, Gregson and his endless fish and chips. Let's go. HSA? HSR. Lamau? Illegal entry. We was walking down Baker Street in the small hours and the gaff's door was ajar, see? It was like some kind of sign, begging for us to go in, it was. But once we got inside, blimey, we heard a gunshot from the back room. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. We never done nothing, Governor. We never took nothing. We just left after that, nice and quiet. That's not very detailed, though. A terrible coincidence, it would seem. At the precise moment these miscreants entered the property, an even more sinister crime was afoot. Miscreants? Miscreants? I don't know how to read that, yeah. You good, we chillin'? Yeah, sure, I'm glad. Okay, we chillin', baby. I had cup noodles for first time today and it tastes alright, kinda like peppery water. What kind of shit cup noodles did you eat? Oh my gosh, like... If I were having... Okay, not cup noodles. I don't like cup noodles, but I do like instant noodles. Like, those are great. I was wondering what health sciences authority... No. Honkai Star. What health sciences authority? What? The witness's testimony is consistent with the crime scene in every detail. I mean, if I were that vague as well, anything can be consistent with the crime scene. The door providing access to the storeroom from the main shop was indeed locked from the inside. And within, only the victim and the accused were found. Baker Street. Reminds me I still have to finish the Herlock Sholmes book. Well, now you know what you have to do instead of playing video games, Jackson. I must say, it does appear to be an overwhelmingly simple case. Still, the defense may cross-examine the witnesses now, of course. Counsel, if you please. Oh, I don't see anything wrong. Counsel? Yes! What's the matter, Runo? Sorry, I was just stunned into silence for a minute by the blatant lies being told by the pair in the stand. I know that it's all nonsense, because I saw it with my own eyes. I'll just have to expose their testimony for the pack of lies it is. Oh my gosh, that younger brother looks like a puppy. Like an ugly puppy. Let's see. I think I'll have to press I got it, small sheep. You stay there, okay? You wanna stay? Just stay there, okay? He's side-eyeing me. He's side-eyeing me. The small sheep is side-eyeing me. Hey. You can sleep if you want, you know? Okay, now he's splooting and he sighed. He sploot. He showed me his butt, like he sploot, facing away from me. So he's facing away from me, splooting, and then he's like, you little shit. Anyway, I think I'll have to press every single one. So let's go. The front door of Windy Banks was ajar, you say? What time of night was this? Must have been about 1. Right, Ringo? Yeah, I'd say so. Right, Sulky? How would I know? The place would have been shut at 1 in the morning, just like every other shop in town. Well, it was pitch black inside, it's true. Ain't that right, Ringo? I'm not so sure, Nash. I seem to remember a little light burning inside. What about you, Sulky, me old mucker? Leave me alone. There definitely was a small lamp burning inside. That's what alerted us to the situation in the first place. And when these gentlemen ventured into the open establishment, the accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, already had the muzzle of her gun trained on the unfortunate victim. He's just done. Tobias is done, unless it has anything to... He's done with anything. He's done with like everything in his life except Iris Wilson. He sees her, he's like, it's like my ladyship, you know? That is pure conjecture. Ha, perhaps, but it changes nothing. These brothers inadvertently wandered into the middle of a cold-blooded murder. Simply because they found the door of the victim's establishment open and ventured inside. Right, that's what happened. Squinty eyes. Okay, we'll press this as well. What are you trying to suggest? That you had to go in? Well, God moves in mysterious ways, they say, don't they, Ringo? They do, Nash, they do. Must have been some sort of providence, I reckon. God's will often presents itself as the whim of thieves, does it? Pain. It weren't no whim, I'm that sure of that. It weren't, Nash, it weren't. Like we said at the time. Yeah, I don't just find doors open in the middle of the night like that. Nah, there's no two ways about it. It was a sign that our long-lost brother was inside. They're not very good liars, are they? How is 50% of Nash's face made exclusively of Shin? I don't know. Of Chin, yeah, I don't know how. Well, you can't deny it. It led us to a bloke who looks just like our bruv. I said cut it out. Those chips are getting a chomping today. Those chips are precisely what's going to solve world hunger, brother. Mata! A gunshot, you say? Just the one? Are you sure about that? Yep, just the one, Governor. I can swear to that. It was, Nash. It was. Ain't that right, bruv? The firearm used belonged to the victim himself. Yes, Mr. Windybank always used to leave his gun lying around on the counter. Right, I remember. When we examined it, we found the revolver was completely out of rounds. That makes sense. Mr. Windybank always used to say he only ever kept a single bullet loaded. Excuse me. That's true. I remember him saying that as well. So we can say with considerable certainty that only a single round was discharged from the firearm used as the murder weapon. Yes, my lord, we can. And I should remind the court that the firearm in question was discovered in the hand of the accused. By the way, Inspector Grayson's a kinda heavy inspector from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's books. Yeah, sure. I'm going to read them like probably after this game, cause I studied a few for like my degree, but I forgot a lot of it. It's been a while. Wonderful. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. Pues? Pues everything? Do you mean the door between the main shop and the storeroom? If my learned friend is having difficulty grasping the situation, perhaps a drawing would help. Hey, do not shove this sarcasm in my face, Van Deeks, okay? You may be handsome, but I have limits as well, okay? I have standards, alright? Don't try and shake them. Excluding the shop's entrance from the street, there is only one other door. that of the storeroom. Course, there was only a little oil lamp burning, not much to see by. And the door was hidden behind a curtain and all. That's right. When we arrived, the door was mostly obscured by the curtain. Tell me, why exactly did you try to open that door? Eh? Any normal petty thief would run at the sound of a gunshot, I should think. Oh, well, your turn to rabbit, Ringo. Well, Nash, yeah. I suppose you would have to say we ain't normal, eh? Broadly speaking, humans respond in one of two ways on hearing a gunshot or scream. The timid flee, gripped by fear, while the courageous investigate to see if they might help. These gentlemen are of the latter inclination. My learned Nipponese friend, it would seem, is of the former. Hey, can you stop insulting us for one moment, Vandix? For one moment, can you not insult us? Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrible man. If I had that much alcohol like sitting around, I would be throwing it in your damn pale, handsome face, okay? Shh. Alright. Somehow I just proved that I was a coward tonight. Thank you, counsels. So, I believe we all understand that the door was locked and could not be opened. Proceed, witnesses. And they were kind of shaking, though. We never done nothing, governor. You didn't do or take anything. Is that your story? Well, it was Bedlam Soonas, weren't it? It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull me dukes out me Lucy lockets. I have no idea what he's talking about. So with no time to take your hands out of your pockets, you just left. Nice and quietly, you say? That's right, governor. Nothing we ain't more than violence. Peace-loving nibblers we are, not bludgers. We are, Nash, we are. Never even pull me dukes out me Lucy lockets. So, you're clearly like us to believe. Eh? Come again? As you fled from the pawnbrokers that night, did you not run into anyone else? And did you not fire a gun at that person? Saints alive! They fired a gun, you say? Miyori boozin'? I only boozin' off stream. I don't booze on stream. Okay, the small sheep has made his statement clear. He is very noisily scamper over to my door. I'm gonna open it for him. Give me a moment. Yes, baby. Okay, you wanna go out? Oh my god, he was so desperate to get out. He was like wriggling past me. This little shit. Okay. Yeah! Okay. Blimey, governor. You ain't telling us it was you in the doorway? It was. Why the bleeding Nora? Didn't you mention that before? You were armed with a gun! And as you fled the scene, you fired that gun! At London's greatest detective, Sherlock Holmes! Oh! Small Sheep's displeasure. Small Sheep's hates noise, and I am very noisy right now. They shot the great Mr. Sholmes? I did hear that, actually. There was a rumor he'd been rushed to the hospital. The great Sholmes? That's beyond the pale! On the night in question, this pair were arrested by the police within minutes of the discovery of the crime scene. Their suspicious countenance rapidly gave them away. And when searched, a firearm was indeed found in their possession. Dun dun dun! Furthermore, the barrel shows signs of a shot having been fired from it. Dun dun dun. The prosecution invites his lordship to examine the firearm recovered from these brothers. Yes, indeed. Remnants of powder around the muzzle, as you say, counsel. Why butcher his name? Butcher his what? Jackson, you must not know the history of Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes's copyright issues. You can look up on like the copyright issues of the Arthur Conan Doyle's estate. It was only January last year that everything was released to the public domain. Okay, so for this game that had been released like in, was it 2017 or something? They could not risk it. So therefore, it is not the Sherlock Holmes, it is the Sherlock Holmes, okay? It is the Sherlock Holmes, alright? If you listen to the Japanese voiceover, it says Sherlock Holmes, okay? And like nothing changes, but for the English localization, they had to tread very lightly. The court will hold this weapon as evidence. Okay. I kinda wanna check it out. Ah, here comes the alcohol again. Now, my learned Nipponese friend. Yes? Here's to you successfully presenting the evidence. Ade? For yes, there are the telltale signs of spent powder on this gun and a single bullet missing from the cylinder. But the prosecution demands evidence that it was fired at the scene of the crime under scrutiny in this trial. Well, I don't need evidence, because I was there. However, the rest of us in this courtroom were not. Oh my god. If the defense fails to provide evidence in support of its rash claim, we shall have no choice but to toast your incompetence and move on. Evidence that these two fired that gun before they left Windy Banks that night? The court demands that all claims are affirmed with clear proof. What evidence shows that these witnesses unloaded a firearm in the pawnbroker's shop that night? Excuse me. They shot, right? Okay, let's examine this. So there's ammunition still loaded in 5 of these revolvers' 6 cylinders. Yes, which tells us that only a single shot has been fired from it. Exactly. The bullet that hit Hurley, in fact, isn't it? Yes, it happened almost as soon as we walked in through Windy Bank's door. I'll make those brothers pay. Well, that is a father after all, so like, let's see. Welcome to Shibdom Rules. Welcome. Wait, let's see. Crime scene, photograph, crime scene. What can show that? You know what? I'm gonna save. Gotta save, baby. Hi, Gwen. Do you stream in Twitch simultaneously? Yes, I do. You're welcome to come over to Twitch and stuff, or like stay on YouTube. That's fine as well. You know what? I'm feeling like I'm in good mood, so like, let's go and wait. No, like this. I shall get 5. Hey, let's go. Come on. Do it. Wee! I have gifted. Yay! Let's go, baby. I have gifted 5. Yay! Woo! Okay, the notification is gonna continue for a while. I should turn off the stream elements notif because it's spammy. It's so spammy. Yes, I hope you guys enjoy. Those of you on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoy the free 5 memberships. Hey, let's go. Okay, meanwhile, bullet hole, right? Sorry, someone was saying something about bullet hole. Bullet hole. You do check getting welfare tonight. Hey, don't be rude about it, okay? Don't be rude. There was a bullet hole here. It was fire. It was unloaded. Oh, Windy Bank? Yeah, I think it's this one. It's this one. The evidence is in this portfolio. What? What on earth have you there, counsel? Sorry, hold on. And Torrent said something, but I missed it. I usually see you stream on YouTube, and it's how I catch your streams. I see. Thank you, Torian. Thank you. Oh, stretch and hydrate. I'm sorry I missed it. Stretch and hydrate. Stretch. Stretchy. Stretchy. I'm sorry I stretched for quite long because that's what I needed. And a hydrate, of course. Thank you. During the course of our investigations, we discovered a number of bloodstains. Not trusting the police to do the job they're trained to do. How arrogantly Nipponiese of you. What? Well, anyway. We analyzed all the blood samples we found and recorded the results in this portfolio. And you claim to have the evidence the court is demanding therein? Yes, my lord. No more dabbling then, counsel. Present the pertinent evidence at once. What do you have in your portfolio that proves these witnesses unloaded a firearm at the scene? This one! What is that? Explain! YouTube? Okay, I don't know anything about that, Jackson. If anyone of you in, if anyone of you stream, or anyone, YouTube watches in the stream would like to answer that, that would be very helpful, thanks. It's a photographic print taken at Windy Bank's pawnbrokery on the day of the incident. Oh, and hi, Sayak! Hello! From the scene of the crime, is it? Chun chun chun. Is that a bullet hole? If my eyes do not deceive me, it appears the bullet is still lodged there. Yes, as your lordship noticed, the bullet pierced Mr. Windybank's calendar. The date shown being the 16th of April, the very day of the pawnbroker's death. The incident occurred at 1 hour after midnight, but this indicates that a separate shot had been fired sometime after the calendar had been set to the 16th. And that's right. And while it isn't irrefutable, the defense believes this is credible evidence that the witnesses did fire a round from their gun in the pawnbrokers that night. Yeah! I just know watching YouTube streams is more popular in Asia. I think it just has to do with more streamers being on YouTube, especially if they're corporate VTubers and stuff. Like for me, I'm independent. I do whatever I like. So for me, I just stream on both at once. You know what I mean? Order! How does the prosecution stand, Lord Venzix? If that is the direction my learned friend wishes to take, the prosecution has no objection. What? Oh my gosh, he did it! He threw it! Can you not? Don't waste perfectly good alcohol. But you'll forgive me for flinging my hallowed chalice aside in disgust at the repugnancy it exposes. Yes, on the night in question, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery illegally. Okay, the thing is, in Asia, it will be Bilibili because those from China make up most of Asia. But in Southeast Asia, which is where I'm from, I think it's pretty balanced. It depends who you're watching, yeah. And like the bold baddies they claim to be, open fire on the new arrivals before fleeing back onto the street. Take it easy there, governor. You're gonna land us in the soup. We had a deal. You weren't gonna get into them details. Tell him, Sulky. Set the book straight. I have nothing to add. So he knew, did he? Van Zieks knew their testimony will almost certainly expose the extent of their crimes. It would seem now that I owe my learned Nipponese friend a word of gratitude. Hi, Kuno. Hi, welcome. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, this fine night, you know, coming here and enjoying time with me. What do you mean? What I mean is that you have helpfully confirmed an important fact. Oh boy, this is gonna bite us in the ass, okay? To what fact do you refer, Lord Van Zieks? As has been established, at the point of their arrest, a single shot had been fired from the brothers' gun. However, if that shot found its target in Mr. Sholmes, then clearly these witnesses cannot be accused of the fatal shooting of the proprietor and victim. Dak! In other words, these two men... Give me a moment. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Have no material connection to the murder of Mr. Windybank at all. So that's it! What kind of a secret handshake is that? That's it! We didn't have nothing to do with it! We didn't. That's what I reckon. Oh, Facebook gaming? I know it's quite... It was quite big a while back, but I don't know if since then there's been any developments on that front. Your crimes include unlawful entry, intent to steal, perjury, and, let us not forget, attempted murder. Quite a catalog, eh, fellas? We're in for it now, bruv. Now then, let us take a moment to consider the aforementioned great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. It would seem the man patronized the pawnbrokers in question somewhat regularly. Where's he going with this? Mr. Sholmes appears to take pleasure in tinkering with eccentric machinery. Eccentric? Says who? Iris is like offended. Not me, don't give me that look. He installed a pair of machines like this one in the victim's shop. Oh, is it gonna take pictures of something? Oh, that's one of Hurley's red-handed recorders. What is that, Counsel? It has the appearance of a photographic contraption. As your lordship has surmised, it is indeed a camera attached to a small timing device. Every half an hour, it automatically photographs the interior of the establishment. The idea being that if a thief were to break into the shop, he would be caught red-handed. Well, I still kind of use Facebook, but it's more of to see what people are up to. I don't really use it like every day. The prosecution has obtained the photographs taken by the device on the night in question. Okay, 8 p.m. 8:30. 9 p.m. This is gonna take a while. As the court will observe copious identical prints are produced in a quite desultory fashion. It's a CCTV. It's like an expensive-ass inefficient CCTV. Right, Kiko? Rather prodigal, I feel. In fact, there are 2 such devices in the victim's shop, my lord. Rules and threats somehow keep them relevant. Oh well. If I may refer the court to the plan of the premises, their respective positions are here and here. You say these cameras produce a print every half hour? I'm afraid I failed to see how that would help if the anticipated thief conducted his activities in one of the many 30-minute intervals. Not so efficient. This is the opposite of efficient. One can only pray that the would-be criminal lingers, my lord. On the night in question, the witnesses currently in the stand were not caught on camera. Hehe, that's a bit of friar tuck, eh, bruv? Lady Luck loves skulking. Witnesses, at what time did your trespassing begin? It must have been just after 1, right, bruv? Must have been, Nash. Must have been. Yeah, just gone 1. I'm live inside your belly button. Your belly button's so wonderful. Sure, Chicago. I mean, what? Why are you like this? Why would you say that? Ain't not much in the teacher's generation. My aunts are boomers. Yeah, when you say that, it makes me feel like a boomer as well, because I belong to like a generation that kind of like had a pretty big social circle on Facebook back in the day. Now I'm just there like, I have fallen out of relevance. Hi, Florison. Hello. Nobody under 40 uses Facebook anymore. Hey, I use it and I'm under 40. Excuse you? In which case, minutes before these brothers entered the establishment, what scene might we expect to see within the shop? Let us examine the evidence. Oh! Yo! Good lord! Yo, baby! It's the defendant! Miss Gina Lestrade! Dun 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 da 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 da. As the court can clearly see, the accused is pictured, gun in hand, facing the victim over the shop counter. No doubt coercing the proprietor to open the door to his storeroom. Friendster? Oh, I was not in the Friendster generation. I'm not that old. Quiet! One can only too easily imagine the events that unfolded. The court will take this photographic print as evidence, if you please, counsel. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I don't believe it! Ginny! In short, the accused is the only person who could possibly have killed Mr. Windybank. Oh, why not? I also do Reddit or streaming sites, same. I mean, as a VTuber, I have to be pretty active on my Twitter and stuff, but besides that, like, in my own time, I kind of go for, I guess, Reddit, kinda, yeah. I say, my lord. Who? Oh! Wonder if I might put in a word at this point. Go ahead, Mr. Foreman. Take a bally bullet to the knee in the Battle of Maiwand, 1880, don't you know? Decorated for it and all that, but forced to retire from service, sadly. Cars, a medal can never outshine the exploits of chaps like us on the battlefield. Yes, Mr. Foreman, and? What exactly is your point? Carried on the battle after retirement, you see. The battle of daily life, if you like. And here I am now, leading the small squadron. 6 men, all good and true. And we'll all go down together, you mark my words. One for all, and all for one. How about MSN Messenger? Like MSN. MSN was like, yo, let's go. Remember the poke? The like, brrr. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have reached agreement, have they? Is that what we are to understand? Well, Mr. Foreman, is that correct? In a manner of speaking, yes. That is the Garadep Squadron's position, sir. What? No! It's too soon to make a judgment here. Status report for the court, man. On the double. His lordship insists on promptitude at all times, and that goes for making decisions too. I think you'll find the truth is as clear as day now. I could reach out and touch it. I wouldn't have left it in there. I just wouldn't. But in all honesty, I can't actually remember. Situation clear. Stop. No room for doubt. Stop. Truth now undeniable. Stop. I'm really sorry for brothers. They're unlucky. Oof. The screen knock. Lol. Very well. I now call upon each member of the jury to state his or her leaning in this matter. Yeah, it's probably time for summation, right? Announce your considered verdicts to the court.
Yuzai.
Yuzai.
Yuzai. Yuzai. Yuzai. Yuzai. Yuzai.
Did the uncle just slam his head onto the table? Oh my gosh, he freaking hit butted the table. He's like, "Hoy, sir, is your head okay?" I mean, there's probably nothing left in your head after that, but like, are you okay still? Oh my god, he went a bung. It kind of makes sense because he's a surgeon. I guess, but still. And he really wants to keep his hands sterile. Makes sense, but no one is undergoing surgery. Oh my god. It does indeed appear that the jury is unanimous in its leaning already. That photograph. It must be the definitive evidence that Gregson mentioned. But Jenny didn't shoot him! No, of course not! My lord, the defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination. Very well, the court grants permission. Meanwhile, Baroque is just, waste of time. So, you refuse to admit defeat again. How unsurprising. As I say kinda, yeah. We shall proceed immediately with the summation examination. Mr. Foreman, are all members of the jury ready? Absolutely, sir. Always ready for action, my chaps. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty. Let's go, baby. Judicial findings. The jurors' contentions. Okay, let's go. All the evidence clearly points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketeer. As a housemaid, I should like to see all filthy eyesores promptly and rigorously eliminated. I'm gonna have to press all of them, right? I think you'll find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out. No wonder you're permanently cross-eyed, sir. If I have left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now. Mind made up. Stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow. Stop. In motherland, we say never judge by clothes, judge by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent. Is Shibs guilty? Only guilty of stealing all your hearts, hey? Oh gosh, that was cringe. That was so cringe. The circumstance of the crime and the evidence do indeed implicate the defendant rather comprehensively. The story storeroom, locked from the inside, in which the victim and the accused were discovered alone. I request you to sushi for cringe. Hey, shut up! Shut up! If you really cringed at it, you wouldn't still be here. You have, like, noped out of this chat long ago, okay? And in the accused's hand, the fatal revolver, the firing of which was heard by these witnesses. Not to mention this print! Take it from a chap who's seen action on the battlefield. That young girl's on the verge of pulling the bally trigger. But it does not prove that she actually pulled the trigger. Thanks a lot, Mr. Sholmes. Oh dear, Hurley's cameras were supposed to help, not hinder. I'm afraid I think you have an uphill struggle ahead of you. But Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank. Which means there's more to this situation that we've yet to see. Agreed. You have the floor, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, go, whoa, whoa. Time to see that sexy walk animation soon. I can't wait. Oh, he has a sexy walk animation, guys. The defense's rebuttal. So I think I have to, like, press all of them. Here, Mr. Natsume's landlord, Mr. Garrett, aren't you? We really must stop meeting like this. Ah, you're that lawyer chap. Well, there's a turn up for the books. Yes, a rather turbulent time we had back then. Some extraordinary events took place at your house, that's for sure. Luckily, Mr. Sholmes and I were able to get to the bottom of it all. I think we did rather a lot for you, didn't we? Calling in a favor? I mean, obviously. I wouldn't be suggesting that therefore you should change your leaning to not guilty or anything. Look at his face. Can't be denied, I suppose. The curse of the Garrett house was the talk of the town after that business. Law just moved out and I couldn't get a bally soul to take up the tenancies. Oh. I haven't had the heart to break the news to Joni yet. Bad enough that the old girl's clapped up. Yes, can't be denied. You did do rather a lot. But not for us, that's for dashed certain. Ooh, fudge. Hi Fluffy, Lawyer Shibs is back. That's right, Attorney Shibs is back, ready to get sued, I guess. I suppose not. Cause there can be no suggestion of that being the reason I'm leaning towards guilty here. Obviously, but honestly, I really wish I'd pay more attention to the trial and less to juror number 2. Okay, let's just press her. Polishing the bench, I see. Again? A maid's work is never done. Not a blemish must remain. What exactly do you mean by filthy eyesores? On my way to market for his lordship, I have to pass through the East End. The place is full of beggars, pickpursers, and crossmen. The scum of the earth. A little harsh, perhaps? Let me be plain. If it were up to me, all those back slums would be made spick and span or eradicated. At least we have people like the great detective working to achieve these important goals. You're referring to Mr. Herlock Sholmes? Prepare to get sued because you're not my brother? Hello? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? That's right, I like to keep abreast of his exploits by reading Rance magazine in between my duties. Oh, she's a fan. She's a fan. He does wonders cleaning up London streets. In my opinion, he should be declared an honorary maid of the capital. Herlock Sholmes? A maid of the capital? You know, it may not be a bad idea for him to be wearing a maid dress. If I'm trying to be honest, he would probably look really good in a maid dress. Wow, it's a shame inconsistency isn't here. It's a shame she isn't here to like. Oh well. Mr. Shomes? A maid? Exactly. Hi, Almond. Playing Star Rail again, wrote Gui twice. Rest in peace, rest in peace. Oh dear. But at least you have her up to the second Eidolon, I guess. That's not bad. It's really quite unforgivable. Gutter scum having the audacity to shoot our very greatest detective. Minor detail, it was the two brothers in the stand who shot Mr. Shomes, not the defendant. A minor detail indeed. They're all gutter scum as far as I'm concerned. Well, it just might be an idea to get our facts straight anyway. Yes, alright. I shall amend my statement. Oh no. Those brothers are the scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting the great detective. Okay, thank you. Next. No, I needed that amount. I see. That triple Gui. I mean, Green Iphone is pretty it's pretty strong. Like every time I go for, she burns the enemies to smithereens. So like, it's not a bad idea having her on my team. You know. I think you'll find that if you look here, I'll just press you. What do you mean, look at the photograph in stereo? Sorry, what? Don't you know? If you look at the photographic print normally, the maid has a personal feelings into this. Oh, I wonder, huh? It looks as though the pickpocket girl is about to shoot the victim, obviously. But there's no indication that the defendant ever fired the gun. All I'm saying is that if you look at the same print in stereo, it could reveal all sorts of new information. By any chance, are you a fan of stereoscopes? Ooh, how did you know? I could tell by your semi-permanent cross-eyed look, I guess. Let's call it a lucky kiss. It never gets old seeing the two prints merge into one before your eyes. It's extraordinary. It's captivating. It's the height of modernity. Of course. Oh yes, I think you'll find that the stereoscope is here to stay. Giving us new perspectives we could only dream of before. It's the greatest invention the world has ever seen. If only it could give me a new perspective on this case, I might agree with you. You're useless. Okay, now it's the doctor's turn. What exactly have you been muttering about all this time, sir? You keep talking about having left something somewhere or something like that. Ah, so sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm a surgeon. A surgeon? That totally passed me by. No shit, look at this guy. Of course, people conducting surgery in this country are considered to be doctors. Oh no! Even though me and my kind are at the forefront of medical science, the real brains in the field. So, what is it that you think you've left behind? Oh, well, that's a little embarrassing to be honest. You see, I was operating on someone yesterday. Standard thing, went in through the abdomen. But when I finished the procedure, I couldn't find my scalpel anywhere. Bruh. What? Surely not? Yeah, exactly. Surely not, you say to yourself, don't you? Worrying it, isn't it? Oh my god. Blood could not possibly be a surgeon. This guy. I don't want him operating on me. That's what's been troubling me this whole time. Could I really have left my scalpel inside a fellow's belly? No, of course I couldn't. So, there you have it. Like I said, a little embarrassing, really. That's one way of putting it. The other is manslaughter. That's exactly my concern, and seeing as this case appears to be all but sewn up, I need to focus on trying to remember exactly what I've sewn up elsewhere. Left it in the patient? That's very irresponsible. Now, I'm sure I made sure everything was back as it should be. Well, as sure as you can be without being sure. Sir? I'm sure you need to be more sure. Okay, you're useless. You're so useless after pressed arrest. Sorry, radio transmission? What do you mean? Are you from the Far East? Stop. Yes, from the Empire of Japan. All communication with Far Eastern nations used to take place by mail. Royal Mail steamers take more than a month to complete the journey.
But now we have the electric telegram, so we can send messages using electrical signals. Thousands of miles of cables have been laid along the ocean bits, connecting the entire world.
Thousands of miles of cable? On the ocean bit? It makes my head hurt just thinking about it. You're well informed, young lady. But cables will soon become a thing of the past. Stop. And just when I was starting to catch up. GG. Radio transmission is the future. Stop. Messages carry over airwaves to four corners of the globe. Stop. Excitement growing. Stop. Atmosphere electric. Stop. Alright. Try not to wear out your fingers. Oh. Era of wireless telegraphy. Stop. Driving technological revolution. Stop. And people say inventions like the stereoscope are the height of technology. What utter piffle. Is juror number 5 Alistair? I have no idea. We've never met this woman before. Oh! I can't understand it. I really can't. They're just silly toys. Oh! Oh, he angry! He angry! Let's go! He angry! He angry! Juror number 3, sorry to interrupt when you're obviously fuming, but... What? Do you perhaps have something to say about juror number 5's last remark? As if I couldn't guess. Oh, you bet I do! Say that again! Go on! I dare you! Goodness! Are you talking to me? I think he just might be, yes? You think stereoscopes are just toys, do you, huh? Absolutely. I mean, really, a machine to view photographs in 3 dimensions? Why on earth would you not just use your eyes to look at the world around you? It's all 3-dimensional. You know, woman's got a point. What a great way to appease the man. No, I'm sorry. Stereoscopes are of no practical use at all. Yeah, fight, fight, fight. Let's go, fight, fight, fight. You just don't know. Pardon? I think you'll find that viewing a photograph through a stereoscope can unlock all sorts of possibilities. I'm obviously going to have to demonstrate. What sort of possibilities? Well, take a crime scene, for example. We're gonna have a breakthrough. We're gonna have a breakthrough now. If you had a pair of photographs from a crime scene that you could view through a stereoscope, it could reveal hidden clues you've never even noticed before. What?
Have you got any, Runo? Any prints we could look at with a stereoscope?
Absolutely, yeah. How about this print here? It should do the trick, I think. This one? Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints? Of course I can! Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate. I'll be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all. Do we have another print? I think Small Sheep just screamed outside. My family will take care of that. Oh, can we give the same print? Can I give the same print? Hi, Chaska. Hello. Neat. Yeah, neato. Wait, sorry? What do you mean, one more print? Oh dear. Don't you have these in the Far East? Don't you know how a stereoscope works?
Real no.
What?
You need 2 photographs for a stereoscope, remember? You know, one for the left eye and one for the right.
Oh yes. I remember now. I heard the Small Sheep. You did. He was that loud. He went, ah! Oh no. I don't know what happened, but hopefully he's not hurt. Oh yes, I remember now. But the print we have from the pawnbrokery is just a normal photograph.
No. I think you'll find that the clue is in the name. It's a stereoscope, not a monoscope. You'll always need 2 prints.
Thanks for the friendly explanation. It's pretty useless, if I do say so myself.
Well, if we obtain another print at some point later in the trial, we can always show it to this young man then.
I think you'll find that know-it-all expression is really starting to annoy me. We heard Small Sheep's. Oh, you did? Oh no, he was that loud. Well, he seems to be scratching fine, so I don't think he's hurt. Hi, Melon Panzu. What a cute name, Lamau. Welcome. Let's see. Let's get things back on track, shall we, Council? Fine. Okay. So we already pressed her. It's time to press Mr. Ratatouille. Good morning. It's currently 11 p.m. at night here, but good morning to you. Please tell me you're not villain Bolshevik. The Russian revolutionary. Revolutionary? I believe there is such a rumor. It's just a rumor? As you can see, I have unfortunate appearance. I look like vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. People call me revolutionary, murderer, autocrat. And which glove fits? Good day, I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Right, that didn't sound staged at all. You'll forgive me for having my doubts. To be treated like vicious criminal all the time, it is very painful. People do not realize. So I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they are criminals only because of how they look. The Skulkin brothers? Maybe they went inside pawnbroker's shop. But they have done nothing wrong. That is all what I want to say. The Skulkin brothers did nothing wrong that night? Alright, well first of all, that's one not so little misunderstanding I'll need to clear up right away. Tell me something, Iris.
What is it, Runo?
The jurors are chosen at random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they?
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it?
In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them who looks for all the world like a revolutionary?
I wish I knew.
If I can't change the minds of more than half of these 6 jurors, the trial will be over. I know who to pit against who.
But we know that Ginny would never shoot anyone.
Okay, let me just save first. Let's go. I must be ready to go to whatever lengths I have to convince them of Gina's innocence. Alright. I got it. Is this one? Pit. I'm gonna pit you against you. Let's go, baby. Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Good lord! Counsel, explain yourself. Oh, my statement? Contradictory? C-O-N. Juror number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick, I have mouse. Lamau. Oh yeah, the sexy walk animation. It's so smooth on my screen, guys, but I think even in the version that you guys are seeing, it's so sexy, hey. How did Ginny get knocked out on the floor? I have no idea. This is what we're gonna find out soon. As juror number 2 said earlier, when the Skulkin brothers fled the scene on the night in question, they fired a shot from their revolver. Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen, I understand. Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear? Abdomen, A, B, D. Sir? Sorry, my English is still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear. Forgive me, I did not hear. Here is word. Abdomen, part of person's body containing stomach and other vital organs. If this is what you mean, you should say in plain English. I am Russian, not native speaker. Who thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again? So, oh my gosh, the mouse squeaked! That's so cute! So, you are telling me these brothers who look like criminals were lying. They said before, we never done nothing. But truth is they shot detective. This is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. Oh no, do not squeeze the poor mouse. The poor mouse is innocent. Lying is wrong, especially when lie is said by a person who looks like criminal. Does he speak Japanese better by any chance? No one knows. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. This means when they said we never took nothing, maybe it was also a big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough! I trust no one now. It's not the mouse's fault though, sir. Yeah, the mouse is innocent. Put him down. I must see with own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself. I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Yes, it is, Bruno. Easily.
Jerry? Maybe it's Jerry. Sorry?
With the prints from Hurley's red-handed recorder. If you compare the print that pictures Ginny and the next print from half an hour later, you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Cooey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all times. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the Skulkin brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out. Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later after the brothers' flight. Okay. So this was taken after Hurley was shot then?
As far as I can tell, nothing has been taken.
That does seem to be the case. I can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. So, the brothers who look like criminals told only one lie. Can you spot the difference? Currently, no, actually. They shot men, but they stole nothing. It would seem so, yes? Good. No, not good. You were right. I did not understood the situation. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial. Let's go! One down, hoi!
Yay! Well done, Runo! The balance is shifting.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. The rat jumped too, oh my gosh.
But there must be more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth. And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still.
Thank you, counsel. Continue the summation examination. Hi, Daddy. Hey. And kindly hand that new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence. We now have 2 pictures, right? Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that.
We can now get that stereoscope guy. We can get this stereoscope guy and
we can kind of... Can we present? Like... I think we have to press him.
Can it really show up new clues though? Don't know unless you try.
How about this print here? It should do the trick, I think. Okay, we're going to give this. Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying that you can do this with any 2 suitable photographic prints?
Of course I can.
Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate.
I'll be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all.
Alright, these 2 prints were both taken with the same camera in Windy Banks on the night in question.
Yes, I see.
Tell me, Mr. Lawyer, do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle? Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the positions of some objects. Then, when your brain merges the 2 images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were depth.
Yes, exactly. It's that small shift between certain objects in the 2 pictures that's really important.
So what happens if you use 2 photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing the scene 3-dimensionally anyway.
Oh, of course, now I see.
I think the young girl has discovered the secret.
I have.
She's cross-eyed, she's like... Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me?
Have another look at these 2 pictures from Hurley's camera, Runo. Go on.
Okay, Oh wait, the lantern! Wait, the lantern! Oh my god, the lantern!
Can you see that there's a really obvious difference between them?
Of course there is. There are 2 people in the first and no people in the second.
Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the pictures in 3 dimensions.
Let me try. Oh my god, it's not working. I still can't cross my eyes. You gotta follow the finger to the middle of your face. Then you can cross your eyes. I don't think I can do it with this model. I tried, but I think I was unsuccessful. Alright, I'll give it a go. So to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the 2 pictures overlap exactly. Well, let's see if by crossing my eyes I can make the quill pens from each picture overlap in the middle. Wait.
Well, did you manage to see it properly, Runo?
I saw it, baby! Yeah, I'm crossing my eye, but I don't think you can see it on the model. What's going on with these two pictures? Oh? Some of the things on the counter sort of jump out at you. Did Shiba see it? I kinda did, I think. Yes! That's it, you see? That's the other amazing power of stereoscopes. Other amazing power? Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh? Why the deuce do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that,
I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you'll answer your own question.
They were shifted slightly. Basic principles of the stereoscope. As I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all.
Hi, cat meows. Hello. Meow.
It's the slight shift in the position of certain objects that let you see pictures three-dimensionally. In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, this shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions. Oh. It's so slight that we cannot tell.
Yes, there must have been.
GG! Now, hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eye business now, I'd say. But why the devil does this shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fella? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master. What? Me? I haven't the first idea.
You know, Runo, it's quite simple.
It is? Ah, are first time I've heard of it, you know?
Just think it through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 a.m. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items on the counter appears to have shifted slightly in the interim. So that means
that sometime in a half-hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter! Zookers! Someone tampered? New information. Stop. Not mentioned in testimony so far. Stop. Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in this summation examination now. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. We know the items on the countertop were moved. But by whom? Are you suggesting you might know? Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. Probably this guy. Wait. Which brother is it? I gotta save again. Yes, I'm saving. I'm gonna say like this brother. It was the witnesses currently in the stand, the Skulkin brothers. Wait, this does not agree with what brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull dukes from Lucy lockets. My phrase book says dukes is meaning hands and Lucy lockets is meaning pockets. But is this another lie? Is this what you are saying? Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold on there a minute. You can't be sure of that. I quite agree. The accused is a common pick purse after all. It's perfectly possible that she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal. The mouse knew. I'm surprised the mouse is still alive at this point. Why is bro abusing that mouse? That's what I want to know too. Why is he abusing that poor mouse? Oh my god. I'm squishing the mouse. He really is squishing the mouse. I think that's unlikely. Jerry be screaming for help. Jerry's like, yeah. And why exactly? As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windybank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrade's interests lay within the storeroom, not in the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. Are you sure he isn't Tom? Maybe. He's villain Bolshevik, I think. All of which points to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. But the accused is a pick purse. Come and get your trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here? Because the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact worse, than a pick purse. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves? Well said. I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady pair. Yay to... Did you see that? A boom! He bashed his head in. The mouse abuser should already be in jail. He should. Yeah. Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes aren't playthings. You've seen their extraordinary potential firsthand. Bong. And that's 3 of them, I think? Wholeheartedly agree. Stop. Must purchase after trial. Stop. Will return home via Regent Street. Stop. Hoi. Head basher, the show. Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations via the mighty scales of justice. I hereby call this summation examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favor. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. And I order this trial to continue.
Yay! Well done! Oh, by the way...
What?
You should hold on to this, Runo. You never know when it might come in useful.
Twice in one trial will be unusual, surely, but alright. The stereoscope has been entered into the correct way. Yeah! Let's go. Lord Venzeeks, you will instruct the witnesses that the court demands additional testimony from them. He's so done. I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I think Iris is taller than the tinier brother, lol. I've won myself another chance to probe that pair about their activities that night at least. And I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. Alright, to be continued! Let's go! Okay. This trial is actually pretty digestible. Wait, why is that guy allowed to have a sword? Just because. Just because you can, yeah. Just because you can. Sometimes it just be like that. Continuing? Should I continue? It might take like 4 hours. Do you guys want me to continue? guess I could continue. I kind of wanna. Oh my gosh! Someone actually saw Adventurine's gameplay. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Nom nom time. I'm not sure. I'm betting he's the murderer. Okay, break time. Okay, how about this? I will take a break and I will come back after that. Okay, I'll come back after that, and then hopefully the next part is hopefully the next part is going to be like not too long. All right, so I'm gonna take about 10-ish, 15-minute-ish break. We'll come back at about 45, maybe 45, whatever time it is, 45 minutes past whatever time it is. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, you guys go take a break as well. I'll go take a break, I'll get some noms, and then we'll be back. All right, okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so like I was discussing with Kiko because tomorrow I will be having an afternoon stream, which means that the break from like now, like if I continue for another 2 hours, you know, the break from the end of that to the next stream is gonna be pretty short. So I've decided that maybe I would really have to end it like here tonight. Okay, I will have to end it here tonight, and then I'll be back with you next week for more TGAA. But yeah, so we won't be continuing tonight. I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, I was all like, you know, maybe we could continue, and then Kiko was there like, are you sure, Lamau girl? You're really sure about that? I was like, yeah. So I'm not gonna continue. So thank you guys. Thank you all of you on YouTube. Okay, to all of you on YouTube. You know, I might as well like just like distribute the last of my like 10 memberships for like this month. So let me just like gift like, wait, let's go.
Small sheep is with us again. No. You can please come in, small sheep.
I didn't know about the afternoon stream. Yeah, tomorrow there will be an afternoon stream. It will be Honkai Star Rail with Kiko because it's very hard for me to kidnap Kiko, and this round she was like, hey baby. Wait, why are there double notifs? I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to probably disable a lot of my stream element stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna disable my stream element stuff. But yeah, congratulations to my new members. But yeah, so thank you guys. Those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for coming. Those of you on Twitch, please stay with me. I'll send you guys off, hopefully to someone else playing TGAA. And then tomorrow, you guys can join me and Kiko for more HSR shenanigans. I am not as good at that game as I am at TGAA, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is.
Okay, then. So that will be all. Okay, Atsuyari. Bye bye.